Necromunda. Not a very nice place. Innumerable gun factories to feed the imperium of man. An endless sea of humanity, gang warfare, violence and dogs. But the dogs are okay. This is you, a bounty hunter. It's tough work, but it pays well and business is endless in a place like this. Seriously, endless. You kill for a living, yeah, which is fun on its own. But there's also people to find, information to hunt down, your cyber mastiff to feed, loot to, loot. Doing that job takes you all over the Underhive. Humongous trains pulling tons of cargo through gang war zones. Mile-high stacks of ancient technology feeding mega furnaces to pump out arcane weapons. Jury-rigged fortresses, chem labs, fighting pits, abandoned wrecks of spacecraft leaking throne knows what. It's gonna be an adventure, all right. It's busy work, and lots of people are hell-bent on making it harder. Martyr's End. An oasis of mild peace inside the whirlwind that is the Underhive, and filled with just the most wonderful people. Rogue doctors, dome runners, gangers, murderers, gun dealers. Even a barmaid has more information than you'd expect, for the price of a couple of drinks. That might seem like a lot of people to worry about, alongside the endless guilds, the gene stealer and corpse cults. Even the enforcers and machinations of the Inquisition have an influence. But they, and the various houses and gangs, all want one thing: their targets eliminated, their information found. Get to work.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, this game looks better and better every time I lay my eyes upon it. Now, this trailer focused on the actual Hive City we're going to be living in. There's a couple of cool things that stood out which we're going to be talking about in the trailer, but I just want to start off by saying this game looks absolutely gorgeous. Now, these developers were the same developers that made Deathwing, and I have to say, Deathwing for me is the most incredible looking Warhammer 40k game. I thought they captured the atmosphere of that game 110%. One of the only downsides of Deathwing is that it was just so empty. Like, the atmosphere was there, but it just felt wrong because you're going through here and it's just, it felt so lonely. Then you have these periods of massive gene stealer, you know, assaults and stuff like that. Then it was just empty again and you just walking and you just felt alone. But with this one, it looks like they've built this rich environment of a world that's going to have all these NPCs in, and it's going to be filled with them. And it actually feels, or should I say, looks like an actual Hive City that is actually in motion. Now, the cool thing about this trailer, it mentioned Martyr's End, and to me, this is looking like the so-called mission hub area, because in the trailer it mentioned like doctors, weapon people, even the bartender is giving you information. So I think you got to go here, you're going to pick up your missions, once you do your missions you got to bring them back here, you got to get rewarded, and then you can go to like the doctor, maybe upgrade yourself, go to the weapon person, upgrade your guns to make yourself bigger, better, faster, and stronger. Now, for those of you who didn't catch the little Easter egg in this trailer, I'm going to put it in the background of the video now, because as we come into this bar area, we get to see Cal Jericho hanging out at one of the tables. Now, for those of you who don't know who Cal Jericho is, he has a series of books dedicated to him, which follow his bounty hunter adventures through Necromunda. He's a very, very famous bounty hunter in Necromunda, so it would be fantastic if we, the hired gun, could maybe even work with Cal Jericho. Maybe a co-op mission where us and Cal Jericho go out and we're hunting the same bounty. We team up and we go around and we absolute kick some ass. Maybe even we get a mission from Cal Jericho to do something. I think that would be a really awesome thing to take part in a story with him involved. Now, something else they mentioned in the trailer, which may have gone over some people's heads, is that they mentioned that business is endless in Necromunda, and he actually emphasizes, yeah, it really is. Now, I'm wondering if they're taking the mechanic from Space Hulk Deathwing, where you can go in and play random missions. They have this thing in that game where it randomizes the mission, and every time you go in, the objectives are different. You are on the same missions and stuff like that, but one time it could be like destroy the Gene Stealer nest, the next one can be like flood the engine room or deflood the engine room and stuff like that. So every time you do play, it's a new experience walking on the Space Hulk. Now, one last thing is that they do mention Gene Stealer cults in this trailer, and I'm wondering if we are going to get some Easter eggs of Genestealer cultists in Necromunda. I think it would be absolutely amazing if we were able to stumble on a Genestealer cult and maybe actually destroy it and save Necromunda. Like, no one knew about this, and it's we, the person who is the hired gun, who actually saves Necromunda from a Genestealer infestation before it really takes off from the ground. Anyway, that is enough waffling from me. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching, as always. If you've got any thoughts, feedback, anything like that, tell me what you're looking forward to with this video game. Tell me what you're not looking forward to. Are you looking forward to it? Put it down below in the comment section, and we can have a nice talk down there, as we always do. See you now. Have a great day, and bye-bye.